Hey everybody out there, Peaks here, welcome to Peaks Journey. This is my week 4 video. Apologies to everyone who was waiting for my week 3 video. I was pretty snowed under last week and a bit under the weather, slept a lot, making the most of my time off before I went back to work, so I just never got around to it. So this is my week 4 video. I had a sleeve gastrectomy on the 4th of February 2014 here in Hamilton, New Zealand at Waikato Hospital, and my surgeon was Dr. French, and I had it through the public system. Okay, so my starting weight was 265.6 kilos. My day of surgery weight was 182.5 kilos, and I'm now week 4. So for my last week's weigh-in, week 3, I lost 3 kilos last week, so weighed in at 168.5 kilos. This week, week 4, I lost 2.1 kilos last week. So my weight today is 166.4 kilos. So I've had a total of 16.1 kilos lost since VSG, so 16.1, which is like 35.7 pounds lost in the first month from VSG. So I've noticed my weight loss has slowed over the first month. Like the first week was 5.6, second week was 5.4, next week, third week was 3 kilos, and fourth week was 2.1 kilos. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, all of that has been without any exercise. Like I haven't been walking or anything. Like my main exercise that I love to do, so it's actually fun and it's not an issue. It doesn't annoy me. That's water exercises. So. But I can't do that for another month. So far that loss has just been through the surgery restriction, and I've spent a lot of time actually sleeping and taking it easy, letting my stomach and the muscles in my stomach heal. Yeah. So last video, week 2, I was a bit worried about returning back to work. So this video, I actually have returned back to work. I started back yesterday, and I've managed to, maybe for another month, I will be on night shifts, which is just great. Like I was really stressed about that because I'm not allowed to pick more than 10 kilos up for another month, or 10 to 15 kilos. So, and being on night shift, there is no heavy lifting whatsoever. So I'm able to do that. Of course, it was a bit of a hassle, but yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to stay home for another 2 to 4 weeks with no pay. That would have just thrown all my bills, buggered everything up. I would have been spewing hard. So I'm glad it's worked out. Yeah, will be interesting. Of getting in preparation. During my recovery time, I've been sleeping quite a lot, so I've been pushing myself, getting prepared for night shifts and staying up pretty late. So, you know, I won't get home after night shift. I won't get home till 5:30 or 6, get to bed in the morning. So, and I've been going to bed like 3 or 4 o'clock, so it should be an easy transition. Sleeping hours. Yeah. Okay, so that's work. My eating and fluids at the moment, I'm at a stage where I can go up from pureed, like 2 of the meals out of the day was more like pureed consistency. Like I'll still have yogurts for breakfast, yogurt and protein powder to beef it up on protein. And that's all good. Second meal, I might have still chicken soup, and I might add protein, unflavoured I use Eat Me protein powder, unflavoured Eat Me tip that in, mix it up. It tastes pretty good. Yeah, and at night time I might try and have something that's got actual meat in it, or I might have some smoked salmon, or yeah, something a bit more solid the next week. I think because my bougie, I had it like a 36, which I think is on the small end. It's the progress has been slow. It has been a struggle to get in as much fluids as I need, but it's an ongoing struggle at the moment. So some days actually I've needed to sacrifice having more food in order to get some more fluids in. Yeah. I think it's luckily at the moment I'm actually not doing any exercise, because I think I'd be majorly dehydrated at this point if I was doing a whole lot of exercise and losing a lot of fluid and definitely not getting 2 litres in every day. Some days better than others. But yeah, so I don't see my surgeon again for another 2 weeks. My first catch up with him is like 6-week visit. Then I'll see the nutritionists again. So by 6 weeks I should be on to reasonably solid foods. So that's when I'll see her, and she'll make sure I'm on track or whatever she does there. Yeah, so it's been a learning curve. Shopping last week, I figured out now that if I'm going to go shopping, I need to go there with a purpose. I need to go there usually I do. I have a list, and I go there specifically to get what's on that list. So I figured out this week, I thought I'll just go with the flow. And I was looking at things going, oh, I could get that. Oh, I could get that. Next minute, my head's going, oh, I'd like a bit of this, a bit of that, like straying right off the track. So my head was kicking in a little bit. I knew if I'd bought something that I shouldn't be eating, there's no way I was going to be able to eat it anyway. So I'll just wrap the shopping up with my partner as quickly as possible, and got out of there and thought, I'll take note of that, definitely make sure I have a list, and I'm just focused on getting what's on the list when I'm at shopping, just not to leave myself open to that. Yeah. A funny NSV that I discovered through my partner Kieran was that I gave Kieran a hug after work, and she was actually able to put her arms around and hold her arms around me. First time. I don't know if it's the first time ever actually, or the first time in years. So she was blown away. I thought it was quite funny. But yeah. Look at that. That's a month's growth. How slowly my facial hair grows. For anyone who doesn't remember, I had to shave it off on the morning of surgery, just for the anaesthetist and his oxygen mask. He thought it might be a problem. That's all it's grown in a whole month, but it's getting there. Yeah. So I'm having, yeah, I don't know, I lost my train of thought there for a second, but yeah, and the journey continues. Week 4, another 2.1 kilos down. Looking forward to when I can get back in the pools and start building my swimming, do my water jogging and that, but start building my swimming. I'm still not keen to go to the gym just yet. Well, maybe a little bit further down the track, then I'll go and focus more on sort of building muscle again. But at the moment, I'm definitely focused on burning the fat off. I think in this first month, I can feel that I have lost a little bit of muscle due to not getting enough protein in. But Tom will come and work on that. When I get back to the pools, that'll be awesome. But I was told, it might be another month before I can actually get in the pool. But My incisions haven't completely healed yet. There was a few stitches. I took out a couple of stitches that were still there last week, and so those two little areas are finally starting to cover over. But there's 4 spots, little spots, that haven't healed over properly yet. But because I've got that main incision from open surgery, it has to really be closed well, because I can't afford to get any bacteria in and that get infection. That'd be a major bummer. But yeah, so vitamins and all that, yep, getting all that intake's going well. I still have, for regularity and stuff, bowel movements, so I am not taking. I was taking like a herbal tea, alkaline tea, and Benny fibre as well, but I've stopped that at the moment because my bowel movements have been very irregular, all over the place. Sometimes at either end of the spectrum, sometimes constipated, sometimes, yeah. So I think my body's still definitely finding that balance there, but no major issues, and that's where I'm at the moment. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. Sweet.